Should you lift weights and do martial arts at the same time? I would say yes and no, depending, of course, on the martial art. You always want to listen to your coach, and you want to train sport specific. I'm not a tournament fighter per se, but weight classes exist for a reason. You're not going to put a 200-pound muscular fighter against a 150-pound non-muscular fighter, because even the laws of nature will dictate that the biggest animal will always win. So it's very hard to grow muscle, and I think a lot of the problem is that if you take the time to build the muscle, you're taking the time away from practicing your techniques. Now, I'm talking in generalities here. Of course, if you're a professional and you can have 40 or 50 hours a week to dedicate to training, that's fine. Most people don't have that. Most people maybe have 5 hours a week or less to dedicate to any sort of training. So, to speak from my personal experience, now that I'm retired from teaching, I'd like to practice my Hapkido 1 or 2 days a week, and then probably do 3 days a week with strength training. Just the basic compounds: squat, bench, deadlift, overhead, bent over rows, chin-ups, clean and press, things like that. Practice the break falls, practice the tumbles. Keep up your flexibility, test your speed. Cardio is great because you don't want to be muscle bound in a sense where you're gonna lack on those other technical aspects that you've trained so hard to achieve. So it's a juggling act. Most of the times when one proponent of your physicality goes up, the other ones go down. So you always have to keep them all in check. Now, what I mean by that is you're going to have 5 basic ones. You're going to have your muscularity, your balance, your flexibility, your speed, and your endurance. They're all important. For all intents and purposes, for what I would teach, self-defense, Hapkido, the greatest of these is speed. And that doesn't mean that the other ones are not important. So I think for me, as long as my speed and flexibility don't suffer, it's okay to do some strength training. Just, you want to keep the main thing. And you don't want to get too confused by what's out there online. There's a lot of conflicting views. Everyone's trying to sell you stuff. Just pick up something heavy, put it down, stretch when you're done, practice your techniques. You'll be fine. I'd rather be a stronger fighter than a weaker fighter. So if you have to train for strength to supplement what you're not getting with your techniques, that's okay. Good luck.